Morning guys, Mark here on Celtic Crossbows. I had a bit of good news in this week, and that's the arrival of my new carbon fibre bolts. Got a quick look at some of these now. I already had them open, there's no fancy packaging. And they're beautiful, unbranded, straightforward carbon fibre bolt. Again, whereas before I was branding my bolts, they're all added to extra expense. They're now completely naked, but this is a major advantage. When you look at your likes of Gogan and Steamboat now, are only £50 for a packet of bolts, including postage to the UK. I'll be able to roughly do them about a third cheaper than the likes of Gogan and Steamboat. I've also been experimenting with it already. I'm taking the nibs out. Measure up already for steel shafting, because I've done some experiments with the steel shafted and the £150 bowling, and with the £150 bow, and you can see here perfectly where the steel shaft ends, and it's got to be slightly forward, because otherwise when in flight it'll dip in the arse. With the drag of the flight it'll dip. You will have tail steer instead of nose steer. So where the shaft ended here, you can see where it's actually bent. So I would do the same with my original Badger bolts with 150 pounds shaft on them. These are alloy shafted with the steel shaft inside. These ones bend just the same. So we'll be shafting, or I'll be shafting these. But people want them shafted or left as they are. Shafted will be around about £10 more on a pack of 5 or pack of 6, because obviously by the time I cut the shafts, take the heads out, cut them, fit them, arrowed out the shafts in, arrowed out the head back in, leave them to set overnight, etc. It takes a lot of time. So £10 extra labour. And the cost of the shafts, I think it's cheap. I don't make no extra from it, because I'll just be pure labour and materials. £2 per arrow approximately extra. Next bit of good news is the war bolts. These ones again, they're roughly £50 a pack plus postage. So you're talking £60 for your war bolts. I've looked at the Gogan website. They are cheaper than Steamboat. Gogan UK are charging about £33 I think for a pack of bolts, but, and this is a big but, they want a minimum, I think it's £7.95 courier. They won't do first class, they won't do signed delivery, courier only for a pack of bolts, which brings up again roughly £45 for a pack of bolts. So either way you look at it, you're paying £50 or £10 per bolt when you start talking at the serious heavyweight stuff. Now I've worked out I can do these, the standard carbon, for around about £28 a set, which compared to the likes of the Steamboat alloy bodkins, which will not be nowhere near as tough or good a quality as these carbon fibre, they're going to be around about, I think around £35 for the Steamboat alloys plus your postage. So it'd be around £28 plus your postage, which would be around about £3.99. No, sorry, Royal Mail's gone up. About £4.48 signed track delivery. So it'd be looking at about £33 for your pack of carbon fibre. If we want them steel shafted, it'd be around about £45. And your war bolts then, it's about £5 per head for the war bolts for this style. What's on there? So they're about £5 a head. So I can see where Steamboat actually getting their prices from now I've been into it. I've also got my long range bolts like my Hornets, etc., which is still available, and the long shafted carbon fibre, which I can also convert those to heavyweight as well if people wanted them done. Again, I'd be running with £10 on top for a pack of 5. By the time I buy in the shafts, measure them, cut them, araldite them in, might actually be a smidge more, or alternatively you can just buy the bolts as they are and do the job yourself and save yourself a little bit of money. But this should be good. For those of you which don't have the skill set, you haven't got the tools, it's a viable alternative. Go and do the pricing yourself. I'm not ripping nobody off. Because I buy the shafts in 1 metre lengths and they're all hand cut. It's the only way you can do it. With the current legislation, Eon Archery have said they can't supply broadheads to me directly. It's got to go to a manufacturer like Steamboat or Gorgon. They got a bit of a monopoly at the moment thanks to the UK government. So I know it's been going on behind closed doors, but they still firm on this decision that it's classed as a blade and UK customs would hold them. Alright then guys, and I'll see you on the next one. I'll put a couple of pictures below as you can have a look, and I'll be listing them this afternoon, the carbon fibre bolts. So if you're on with £28 for a pack of 5 plus the dreaded postage. Thanks and bye bye.